Hey guys, I'm Andy Rafael from eTeknix.com, and as you may know, gamers and especially competitive gamers sit down for a long amount of time. With that in mind, they're going to need a high quality chair, so that brings us to today's review. I'm sitting in the GT Omega Pro Office Gaming Chair, so let's see if it's any good. The GT Omega Pro Racing Office Chair comes in a large and heavy brown box. To put things into perspective, the chair weighs in at 23 kilos without the packaging material, so this is quite hefty. Packaging was good and everything arrived undamaged. The box is branded on the side with the GT Omega logo and a picture of the chair. When we open it up, we get the chair back, the aluminium 5-point star base, the headrest and lumbar support cushions, the tilt locking mechanism, and of course the seat. Other things provided include the alloy style caster wheels, the class 4 piston, the piston cover, plastic side covers, various bolts, Allen keys, and a setup guide. To build the chair, we began by fitting the caster wheels onto the star base. They simply push in nice and easy. Next up, the piston fits into the star base and the piston sleeve goes on top. The back of the chair comes with the Allen key bolts pre-installed, so these need to be removed first. Once we removed these from both sides, we proceeded to line up the back with the seat, and then use the bolts to secure it into place. Once secured into place, the plastic side covers can be clipped onto the seat and screwed into the back. These help to smooth out the chair's rougher edges. Moving down to the base, we once again find 4 pre-installed bolts that must be removed. Having done this, we lined up the tilt locking mechanism and screwed it into place. The mechanism comes with a handy arrow to show the correct orientation. With this done, all that is left is to lift the chair onto the piston and star base, and the locking mechanism should slot the two together nice and easily. Optionally, we also attach the headrest and lumbar support cushions to the back of the chair. These are held in place using standard rucksack style connecting clips. Installation in general was nice and simple, and the instructions were clear and concise. So now that we're all set up, we can take a look at the chair's quality and comfort. The back height of the chair is 92 centimeters and the seat is 53 centimeters deep, and including the bolsters is 52 centimeters wide. This means you have a usable arse space of 39 centimeters. The GT Omega Pro Racing Office Chair has a weight limit of 120 kilos. It's built on a steel framework with high quality, cold molded foam cushioning. This is good as it means that the padding is custom molded to fit the frame of the chair, rather than being part of a one-size-fits-all solution. The armrests are covered in a soft, slightly squidgy, rubbery plastic, which makes them less abrasive on your arms, and various other parts of the chair are also covered in a plastic surround. The chair comes in several different varieties, most of which are black with different coloured highlights. All varieties feature GT Omega Racing branding on the top of the front of the chair and on the cushions. The upholstery is synthetic leather, which seems quite breathable, and after using this chair for a while, it's never made me sweat overly much. And the main portion of the chair has closed stitching with white piping fitted around the edge. This seals the chair together nicely and also adds to the aesthetics. The support cushions feature more of an open stitch design and are nice and springy, providing comfort while bouncing back from prolonged use. Although this chair is branded as an office chair, I feel that it's more suited for a gaming environment at home or at a LAN party, but depending on the right office, I guess it could fit into the environment quite nicely. Finally, the chair sits on high quality ball bearing alloy style caster wheels that are 50mm in diameter and don't seem overly noisy. Lockable caster wheels are an optional extra for just £9.95 more. We have several points of adjustability, starting with the 4D armrests. These can be moved backwards and forwards, from side to side, up and down, and swiveled left and right as desired. The back of the chair is capable of a 160-degree recline position. GT Omega Pro described this as a napping position, but they also brand this as an office chair, so I'm not sure whether the two actually meet and interlink. It can also be angled forwards to a maximum of 85 degrees. The handle to facilitate this could be positioned better, or at least made longer, as it is spring-loaded and can crush your hand on the way back down. The chair can also be tilted on the base and includes a tilt tension control mechanism underneath to facilitate control of this feature. To prevent the chair from tilting altogether, you can use the tilt lock, which also doubles up as the piston height adjustment lever. Height-wise, the chair relies on a Class 4 piston, which is the best in its class in terms of consistency, stability, and safety. The chair can be raised or lowered to a floor to base height of 32 centimeters to 40 centimeters. It retails at £189.95 in the UK, which in my opinion, based on the construction and the comfort, is pretty good value for money. So that leads me on to the next bit. Is it comfortable? Well, yes it is. I've used chairs that are kind of double in price compared to this, and they have been nowhere near as comfortable. They seem to be quite firm when you first use them, whereas this is quite springy and soft straight from the get-go. It has these amazing side bolsters which really kind of hug you in place, and everything just feels right. So after using this chair for several weeks, I've got to admit I'm quite a big fan of it. I'm actually now looking forward to trying out more chairs from GT Omega, maybe even on the higher price point, because if they can manage to make this one so comfortable at $189.95, just imagine what their more expensive ones are going to be like. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button and we'll see you in the next one. See you later.